Welcome in, everybody, to Goblets and Warlocks. Yes, I am sitting down because I worked today, and I think I've earned it, okay? Get off my back. Welcome in, everybody. We're back with Dragonlance for the first time in a long, long time. We have decided to make this bi-weekly, so it's not this week because I do work in the morning, because I do get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so as late this will go, it'll be a little bit, it'll be a struggle for me. And it's already a struggle for my East Coasters as it is, so... So starting next week, we'll be back next week for Dragonlance. And we have a subscription.
No sitting, no rest.
Thank you, Cleansing Rain, for your resubscription. No sitting, no rest. I don't care. I'm the DM. That's what I say. Thank you so much. You can give advantage to anybody you like, besides yourself, obviously.
I will be giving an advantage
Time to stretch.
The good lady Mila.
Thank you for letting me, so if I'm reminding me that I need to update the viewer rewards, because I did not change them from the last stream, because I need to put determination back on there, even though everybody has determination except for
me, and I'm not very determined to get determined.
Hey, I gave it to you last game. You just used it.
If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part is. And if you want to catch us live, the links down to our Twitch chat is in the description. Yes. Like I said, starting next week, we'll be back next week for Dragonlance, and then it'll be bi-weekly from there. We don't know about the 27th because that is 2 days after Christmas. So... maybe or maybe not. Everybody's got to check their schedule, so we may be back from that, but just gonna be bi-weekly from there. We'll not have session Sunday for Order the Goblet. We just have too many people out, and you know, I'm all for it because I work this weekend. So we will not have Order the Goblet this Sunday. So after tonight, the next time you catch me live will be on Cleansing Rain's channel for Monday night for Nightmare Before Oz. And I'll let Cleansing Rain here talk all about it. Go right ahead, bud.
Hi, Cleansing Rain here, playing Dashin Yunvari in my longest running campaign to ever be a part of. Very excited to be back, and it doesn't matter if we have to take 3 weeks or 3 months off. Always excited when this group of players gets together. Looking forward to finishing out this campaign, and boy, I didn't want to have to tell you this, Jugan, but we've had another call in just this morning, so we're gonna have to cancel this next Monday too. So I don't know when Oz is going to come back, if it's going to come back. Scheduling is apparently much more of a nightmare than I ever thought it was going to be, and it's become real stressful.
We should have
just gone through with the split before. Yeah, getting everybody back.
We just start the split.
I might think of something, but I'll tell you, each time there's a cancellation, it becomes closer and closer to being like, let's just forget about it. So,
well, you probably just, like, when you do your recap, do like a recap that we all split up and did certain something.
Yeah, I'll think about some ways and talk it over, see where we're at. But yeah, so as it stands, we were planning to go live on Monday, 12/9. For the beginning of Act 2 of The Nightmare Before Oz, but now it would be at the earliest the 16th, and Jugan works that day, so then the next one's the 23rd, and that's Christmas, so it's probably the first of the year if it continues at all. That sounded super negative. It is. Anything from Thanksgiving till New Year's is always a nightmare, so.
Nightmare Before
But super
Oz,
stoked to be here. Clever. I don't have my guitar with me because we did move to our new house. In it right now, loving it, and but I don't have all my things quite transferred over because our previous house is just about 500 yards that way. So it's still sitting over there, just waiting for me to go grab it one day, but have not grabbed it. I do, however, have this very cool Shadowheart 3D print, courtesy of this channel right here from the charity stream that happened in October. I believe that's everything for my little self recap.
Alrighty, and we move it on to Jazzahanza.
Hello, that's me. I'm Jazza Hazza. I have nothing to plug because I'm not a streamer, but I'm happy that we're back on track with Dragonlance, and I look forward to seeing where the campaign goes because I am a good girl and I did not read ahead in the handbook. So, go team.
There's going to be a lot of homebrew coming up for your character specifically here soon. Nylish, another streamer.
Okay. I'm Nylish, or otherwise known as Nyla. I don't have a bunch to report either. I've been very obsessed with Throne and Liberty at the moment, and that has been my focus. A couple days ago, we did get the new release of the Spear. Everyone's going apeshit about that. I am not. We will wait till they fix all the bugs before I test that out. But yeah, you might see more Throne and Liberty on my game. I haven't streamed since the Halloween event on Throne, but maybe do some more soon. We'll see.
Then we have Bookworm.
Hey there, Bookworm here. I'm also not a streamer, but I'm also just super grateful to be part of this campaign. And I don't know if those of us who have been around from the very beginning know this, but it's actually been 2 years, almost to the day, since we actually started this campaign with Session 0. So that's just like, here we are, still.
That's insane.
Trying to find that Dragonlance. But yeah, super excited. Yeah, we found a broken one. Let's find a fixed one.
What's this that we're looking for? Alive.
Awesome. Anyway, if you haven't watched up to this point, go back and rewatch. We got 2 years worth of videos to catch up on, but super excited for tonight and can't wait to continue on with this amazing party.
Yeah, this is episode 40, by the way. And then we have Sindal, which, by the way, Sindal, JR requested in our last game that, Solanas to be a god of common emotions and locate object in the new world, because you came up a lot in the last episode.
Fantastic. Oh, man. I am Sundo playing the human fighter Alosin. Not a streamer. I might start streaming again. I did like way back when I don't even remember what I would stream, but thinking about doing it again. I also I forgot I bought the Dragonlance book last year, and since I've started playing, have not looked at it since because I don't want to be reminded. So yeah, same boat with you. But yeah, just happy to be here and congrats on 2 years, guys. That's awesome. Good for you all. Like that's great. Thanks for having me. Just jump in.
2 years. It's been like a year and a half at most.
Congrats on 4 years of great campaign work.
With that being said, Nylish rolled the lowest tonight. I'll also say for the Discord, exclamation point Discord to join the Discord. So this month's giveaway is going to be the holiday dice I do every year. The person I get the hot dice from did not put pictures of because it's like a secret Santa type deal. I just know it's snowman, something about snowman, something about Christmas tree, and then the other one is presents. So I don't have photos for it. I was hoping to get photos, but I'll have those posted here soon. I've already started it. I'll have it before Christmas. So just keep on the lookout for the giveaways for the Discord. And Weasel does her competitions. So this month is a holiday card. You can choose any holiday you want. Doesn't have to be Christmas. I don't know what her giveaway is, and she's not here to talk about it. But yeah, make sure you join Discord. With that being said, grab your goblet, sit back and relax, and enjoy the super short show tonight.
We are the fearless few. A pint of ale to see what we do. We fell giant worms and we free the weak. When danger rears, you know who to seek. We stand as beacons at night, guiding lost souls towards Magical's light. With heart your sword. Fireballs away atop the hole. Lock the siren, make her laugh, then show them what's real. Blood back, heed the call, raise the shield wall. Hold the line, no matter who falls. All your eyes out, don't know what to do. That's what it means to be the fearless few.
And welcome back. Vera, would you like to lead us in a night's recap in the eyes of Vera, please?
As well as I can remember, we are going to try this. Last time on Dragonlance, the Fearless Few were just leaving Sunward Fortress. We had split up with You didn't take your knight with you. You were by yourself, weren't you? Yep, this was a challenge. We split up with Alosin. He was sent back with the elves we had rescued to go send them on their way. We were a little worried him doing that on his own because it's Alosin. But
It's his first mission.
It was his first mission. That is what we
Solo, I
decided. We left Sunward Fortress though. We were to find Dalamar, as we've been trying to do for a while now. We were meant to meet him at Wakenrath, I believe, and we proceeded that way. But upon getting to Wakenrath, we didn't even actually have to go into the ruins. Dalamar met us outside of it, where we reported to him what we had found at the other places he had sent us to go and investigate. And he reported what he had figured out from going into Wakenrath, which was the location or roundabout of where the City of Lost Names is. He also, and I'm not going to forget, he also gave us some loot that we probably need to identify that is in the bag holding, but we didn't do that at the time. I believe it was a sword and a cloak. Can't remember completely. I have it written down somewhere over there. Then for way too long, we had a debate between all of us on if we would let Dalamar teleport us directly to this little valley where the City of Lost Names was at, or if we would wait for Alosin here. And we just continued to talk, discuss, argue, bicker, one of those things, before it became apparent that Dalamar wasn't going to wait with us, so we were going to teleport now. So he teleported us there. He did also warn us that our enemy is also found the exact same spot. So I'm not so sure how much Dalamar found it, or if he just, watched. Honestly, if he just watched our enemy, and just followed them to the City of Lost Names, let them do the work for him. You know how elves are. But we got there. Our army was also surprisingly waiting for us, a little bit away from the enemy encampment. Apparently, they reported that they went through. You remember that magical gateway we went through and teleported through? They found one too, and they were waiting for us there. Ellison is currently resting. He finished his mission. We didn't bother him because they also had captured an enemy scout, and we kind of need to know what the hell's going on with that encampment right there in the middle of the valley in the way of getting to the City of Lost Names. I may or may not have tried my hand at something our bard does more often than I do, and disguised myself as someone. I don't know if you guys remember from a long time ago, Sir. Crap. Let's see if I remember his name. I wrote it down too, but I don't know if I could.
So crap. That'll do.
Yeah, that should be what his name is. I can't remember. What was his name? It started with a C, didn't it?
What are we talking about?
Like Paradox, whatever. It was that fucking ghost that was possessing Mela. I disguised myself to look like him and then tried to trick the enemy scout into reporting everything he knew when I got the rest of our group to
Was it
leave the
Carter
room.
Rock?
I don't know how it's pronounced. I wrote it down like Kiradoc, but Kiradoc, something like that. But yes, that guy, that creep who just laughed nonstop, but then ran away from us in the end. He originally had possessed Mela. We beat the crap out of him, but did escape. Possibly because we had a little weakling cleric in our group at the time who pissed off after that battle too. But that's another thing.
You lucky she's streaming right now, not in chat.
Hey, this is Vera's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You pissed off after that battle immediately when we still had the enemy ahead of us. We knew Lord Soth was in the ruins, and she just pissed off. That seemed like she ran away. In Vera's point of view, anyway. But. So I pretended to be Karadak. It didn't really work because I'm not actually that good at lying, and I was kind of more demanding shit from him than I was lying. And the scout figured it out pretty quick. He started asking me for passwords. Fuck. Dashin did something I do usually and came in and like threatened him, and then he spilled his guts. Kind of, because it turned out who I had pretended to be was who the scout was. Karadak came out of possessing the soldier. Yeah, so I guess that's the real reason why my line didn't work, honestly. I can't pretend to be him when he was right there. Anyway, I cut the guy's head off. We learned there's we learned about how many scouts there were. We didn't learn that much, that they're watching. They don't really know our troops here yet. There may or may not be another passage into the valley, but it is also being guarded and watched, so nothing really secret about that. That's about it, because we need a plan to figure out what the heck we're going to do and how we're going to get into this valley.
Okay. And thanks for reminding me that you guys got those items. I had to go back and look and what they were. So let me know when you all identify them and let me know. And then I don't know if our wizard has that spell.
I do have that spell.
Okay. Well, so whenever you sit down and identify them, I'll let you know what they are.
Okay. I guess I'll sit down and identify them. I've got the spell slots.
Okay. Alrighty. You want me to just send them to you, or you want me just to say out loud?
Might as well say it out loud unless any of them are super special awesome.
I mean, I didn't know if you want to lie about them, is my question.
Nah, I won't lie about them.
Okay. All right. The cloak is a cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection.
And then the sword is a dancing longsword.
Dancing longsword. Oh, this is nice. We've got a cloak of protection, very well made, and a dancing longsword. I don't think I can use this.
Is that the stuff we got from Dalamar?
Yes. From DM,
Yeah.
from the god saying it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yes, Zaz, you were there.
I know. Yeah, well, I didn't know what they exactly were yet.
I know. I'm picking on you.
All right, we broke character, then we went back into character, and I missed it. Okay. What exactly is a cloak of protection? It sounds like something I might be interested in if nobody else has claimed it yet.
Oh, it should make you a little harder to hit. +1 AC, I think.
Oh.
You
And
get
saving
hit
throws.
often? You know, besides rocks.
Yes. Besides those ever painful rocks that seem to be lying all about. Well, I suppose that the gentlemanly thing to do would be to ask there he is now, Ellison. It's good to see you. It's not been too long, but nevertheless, we've gotten some items. Perhaps you should take a look at them. See if they catch your fancy.
Ignore the decapitated scout.
Good God, what happened?
Good God, Allison, would you like? We've killed many of these things, and you will worry about a beheaded infidel this person is.
Well, I was really just excited to see you guys, and it's been a little while. Want to tell you all about I was successful at my mission Dame Dracor, but why is he dead and headless? And who did it? Like, it looks like a clean cut. Is it a clean cut?
Dame Vera did.
Dame Vera, I do a big bow. That is quite impressive. One swift cut. I mean, must be very strong, very powerful. Sorry, you were saying you guys found some things here?
I don't really need you to compliment me when he was tied down to a chair. Doesn't actually it wasn't that hard.
Dame Vera, just accept it. He won't quit unless you do.
It's still very impressive. Mighty fine. Sword, axe, knife, work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It
yes.
was her hand, actually. She just went whoosh, and it's incredible.
I've heard of the incredible ability of some knights. I believe they call it a judo chop. Fantastic. I too hope to learn this ability one day. Anyways, so how are you guys? Aside, from dead guy over here.
We're good. We're trying to decide what to do. We found out the direction of where we need to go.
Fantastic. That way then.
It is surrounded by the dragon army.
And even though our army is here and present, I believe we would be invoking heavy casualties on both sides for just all-out frontal assault, although it may prove necessary in due time.
Maybe we should tell Sir Derek that what we have found from this individual, do you beheaded there, Vera?
Do we think we can figure out more now that it is not being possessed? Because I know, Daz, you can speak with the dead.
Ah, yes, the silver tongue of mine has its way of creeping into, well, never mind, that's sounding really bad. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, stop right there. Do we think, though, it will be useful, or do we think we learned as much as we can from that guy?
It's also a question of whether it would speak to us, so we did kill it.
I killed it. He'd be the one talking to it.
Then Ellison has never laid eyes on him before. It is possible that Ellison could be the one doing the line of questioning. But I also have to wonder, was the one who possessed the body the one with the information, or does the body itself have the same knowledge? But I suppose there's an easy way to find out. I mean, I'm feeling bright, chipper, and well-rested. I've got the ability to do this, and I'm more than happy to. Considering Lady Mila and Mishikal wouldn't have a problem with this sort of thing a second time.
I'm going to pick up the head and sit it on its lap.
Oh, that's so gross.
On my
Maybe
lap?
a little sideways just for the hell of it.
Blood is spearing all over you, Dashian.
What the hell, Vera?
Oh, that's gonna take some work to get out.
Mm.
You okay?
Are you okay, Ellison?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're gonna... What are you gonna do to it again?
What do you think he's going to do to it?
Talk? Is that what we're doing again?
Can be a very useful spell, Ellison.
I need some fire. Can anyone get me just a match or something real fast to light
Oh,
this
here you go,
incense?
Firebolt. No.
I started reaching into my bag to distract myself.
I think I still have the torch and tinder and whatever. I can light something for you.
While you're
Oh,
trying
we're
to
in
get
a
that
camp.
spell
I'm sure we
together,
can just go steal a log from a fire.
while you're trying to get that spell together, we also were given 2 items, Ellison, from Dalamar. We were trying to see who they were of most needed to. You said a cloak and a longsword.
Oh wow.
A dancing longsword. It dances.
It dances. That's fancy.
I want to
Cloak.
take the
The
head
cloak is
and
protective.
look towards Ellison and go, that's fancy.
Ah.
Wrong character. Wrong character.
Anyway,
Oh,
I-
the
these are-
dancing longsword basically fights by itself.
Oh, neat.
whoa, that's pretty impressive.
So, do you need to be proficient in a longsword?
Oh,
Does it? Is it like when Mela does her spiritual
weapon?
weapon?
yeah, it's like that, but I don't know if you have to actually be proficient in the weapon or if that kind of works into the attunement process. You have to be attuned to it.
Well, if we start using this sword, I kind of wonder what we would need Lady Dracorn for.
Well, I mean, Lady Dracorn, Dame Dracorn is a great leader and
So many sword jokes.
but I will just
By all means, I'll take my leave then.
I'm just trying to make a fire. Try to be useful.
Did anyone besides Daz need the cloak?
I wouldn't say
Who
no
has
to the cloak.
Yeah, I was gonna say the casters all have the greater chance of being hit.
Yes, but you know, us
You're also a
Less-
caster. I was including you in that. Don't worry.
oh, I know, but I mean, us less physically oriented combatants do tend to keep our distance from the enemies. So I wonder if it would not be best served on someone who's a little more up in the fight.
That being
The
said,
only-
I think I will take the cloak if that's okay.
Fine by me.
That's fine. The thing I was also presenting was because I know where you were getting at, Daz. The ones up front are the ones getting hit the most, but the ones up front are also the only ones that can probably use that longsword if you have to be proficient, which is me and Ellison. And so we don't need to take all of the magical items. So you guys should have.
I don't
One of
think
you guys
need to
should
be
have the cloak.
proficient with it. I don't think you need to be proficient with it. That's part of the attunement. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything on the
Doesn't say.
page.
Yeah.
Who wants a dancing longsword?
Well, I first defer to all of you. I mean, you are the ones who acquired said items, and if you need, I've got my trusty greatsword back here, so I'm
Oh, you have a great sword.
a dues.
Well, if no one is going to take it, I do use longswords, and I am using one right now. But I think mine might actually be better.
And I will
Uh,
take the cloak. Thank you very
perfect.
much.
The longsword I have right now is a +1.
Yeah, the
Um,
dancing short sword you can use. It's all bonus actions to do.
Yeah, and I probably don't want it, considering even my Divine Smite is now a bonus action.
Oh, are we switching to the?
No, we have
2024?
not switched. We have not
Okay.
switched to 2024.
It's like been added to my actual spells. Like I have to click on it to
Let me go
I have
to
to
the
I have to
campaign.
prepare my divine smite now as a spell.
Let me manage content. Content management. We'll go in and turn off the 2024. I hate how they have done this shit. Heaven forbid you're already in a campaign. Let me just go ahead and force this on you. You like motherfuckers.
Does anyone want the longsword? Does anyone need the longsword? Like, would it be a better weapon for them?
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
you could use
There
it.
it is.
Theoretically, anyone can use it. I'm pretty sure it is part of the enchantment that anyone can use it. It's just a command word, and then you control it. Is it even a command
There
word?
it is. That's 2014.
I think a couple
Gosh,
of you
that's
use
awesome.
magical weapons already. That's probably why you don't want it.
So who is it that makes these magical weapons anyway? Where do they come from?
Probably
from
from the
beyond our
College of whatever the heck I am. Wizards? Mages? Mages, I think.
Mages of high sorcery.
That's the one. Thank you.
Do you think that these mages of high sorcery, that I've heard the name thrown around once or twice, do you think if sometime we are able to stumble across their whereabouts, I might be able to try and commission a magical item to be made at some point?
Oh, probably, but she kind of looks you up and down. I'm not sure if you'd be able to afford it. No offense.
Oh, well, you know, I
I
keep
wouldn't
all
be
of
able
my
to afford it
belongings
either.
under the
Like,
ocean.
that's not.
You underestimate the amount of wealth that the Yinvari family has acquired over the last few centuries.
Oh, sure. Just it's very expensive to get things enchanted these days.
I
Can
can
you
just
bring
put
him?
the sword in the bag of holding for now. Um, if nobody wants to use it right this second.
So we're still using the old rules. Your bonus does not take bonus actions to the smite. I just can't. The book is not popping up to turn off. I don't know why, and it's not in the character sheet to turn off. They made it so like you can't turn it off, and then it pisses me the fuck off.
All right.
So
I was noticing it in my spell set. I'm like, oh, that was one of my 8 spells. Okay.
like they set it up where you
They took off my bless and I had divine smite on instead. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I needed a divine smite. Jesus.
I hate that. I don't know why it's done that. I could like turn them off. I could turn the 2024 players. I could turn off the Dungeon Masters 2024, but I cannot turn the players 2024 is not popping up to turn off. I could turn off the 2014 one, but not. It doesn't make any sense.
Of course, you can turn off the old one.
Yeah, and then you can't.
Hopefully, I won't be smiting anyone.
And then you can't turn it off in the player character sheet either. It's like that is stupid. So just keep in mind we're still under the old rules.
Okay. I will re-prepare my bless and take divine smite off. Bullshit. Didn't think I would notice that.
They used to have the player's handbook in the managed content thing. You could turn it off, and it's not on there anymore. So they're forcing your hand. It's fucking bullshit.
I will take the longsword. I don't mind. And Jenna's taking the cloak, and Ellison, your fire doesn't look too pitiful. A little harder. I was expecting someone to. No, just me. Okay.
We've passed up a lot of those opportunities in the last 10 minutes.
We have. We are really half asleep here, guys. Wake up! Wake up! We have a decapitated head we're about to talk to. Hopefully he doesn't notice where the rest of his body is.
Are you talking to me now?
No, not yet.
No.
He's gonna cast the spell.
All right, so yeah, Ellison, that fire does look suitable here. Let me get my incense out. And have you ever done this before or witnessed it? I don't recall. I did it not too very long ago. Yes, you saw it. We was right outside the temple, of course.
Yes.
So you know we only get 5 questions, and
Okay.
you probably won't answer to any of us. So you're the real only one to give the questions. So make them count.
Oh,
I don't think I was there when you were doing this. I was trying to find a place to sleep, but I didn't find one.
My
So-
apologies.
So before we cast said spell, should we agree on what questions to ask?
Yes, what
Would
are
be
we
the smart
asking it
thing,
exactly?
but
I was about to just be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
that
How
counts as
did
a
you
question.
die?
Don't say that.
Okay. Yes, exactly. So that good to know.
Are we sure we want him asking the questions?
I cannot wait.
So, are we asking new questions, or are we, like, seeing if the answers we were given by the guy possessing him were true?
Well, I
I
think
mean,
if
he can standing lie to us still.
Yes.
I don't believe it's under any compulsion to be outright honest with us.
I think you can choose not to answer.
The alternative would be I do think it important to, at least verify that while he may have been a scout, that the rest of his contingent would be expecting him back at a certain time. And his absence from that rendezvous might create more problems for us. I think that's at least an avenue worth considering as we ask these questions.
So asking him when is he expected back to report from watch? Is there another way into the valley besides just going straight in here into the dragon army?
It wouldn't hurt to find out that password that he stumped you with before, too, just in case we have an opportunity in the future.
What's the password?
The corpse is
Can I
under
ask
no
him?
compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are antagonistic towards it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
Oh boy.
I can speak Draconic, so I could ask it in Draconic.
Oh. Can we also?
Does it know Draconic? That's because it's a dragon army soldier. Because it wasn't Draconic, it's just a person, right?
I seem to recall it was just a dude.
Just a human dude? Or a.
Yeah. Because we know they recruited outside of just so not all of them are gonna speak Draconic.
Yeah, but even the guards at the camp spoke Draconic.
That's true. They got mad that we didn't know it.
Well,
if it doesn't
nothing like a
under-
little improv. And,
If
he's
it doesn't
gonna
understand you, we can
light
just
the
go back to
incense.
common. So we had 3 questions there.
Yes, you've got a moment still if you want to get any more lined up.
Wait, so Mila, you're going to speak to him then?
I mean, I can at least ask the password.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we've got, when are you expected to report back? Are there any other ways through the valley? What's the password? Are the gods real? I don't know.
Really?
Only got about 10 more seconds.
Is the valley route safe? Maybe? No?
Yep. Oh, that's better than my question. And
What is the Dragon Army planning?
I don't know that a scout would know that, but we're right in there.
As the burnt cinder tip of the piece of incense, kind of leaves a small trail of light as Daz moves it around quickly. The symbols kind of start to stay longer than they should, and then after he finishes all the little symbols in the small area, he's gonna again blow it towards the head. I guess we'll see if it works.
I don't know. Let me get rid of glasses.
Gotta get into character.
oh, me? I thought Mila was up. Okay. When are you expected back to report?
Report? Question mark.
Shit. I'm wasting one, guys.
It's okay.
Sweating over here. Okay.
In Draconic, I just ask password.
Is that a question?
Password?
Password?
I do not understand.
Password is I do not understand. Good to know. Good to know.
Why didn't I think of that?
He said that in common, did he? That was not a in-person question. Yep.
I was going to say. That's number 4. Oh, yeah.
So we've done 2 questions. Okay. Is the valley route safe to travel through?
Get no response.
We kind of know that one's not safe. That's the one where they're right in front of us. We need to know if there's another way.
I thought that was... Oh.
The valley is got
Okay,
all of the dragon army in it right now.
Okay.
If you have the VTT up, you can see what you're looking at for as the valley.
I don't see it.
It's not safe.
I do not see it either.
You should see it. It's under the VTT.
Yeah, I'm in the VTT. Unless it's just the background of... Okay, I'm stupid. Okay.
You don't see it?
Maybe this is where I'm saying, but anyway. Okay. Okay. Come here. I pull Vera aside really quickly so the dead head can't hear me. Should I ask where is the best, where is an alternate route to go around through the valley?
Yes. Ask him if there is another route into the City of Lost Names.
Okay.
I don't know that a scout's going to know that.
Okay. I'll ask where. Okay. Where is an alternate route to the City of Lost Names?
by the riddle of passages. One leads from to the city to West End, a landing port for Dragon Army Dragoners. There is a hidden path in the Dragonel's kennels.
Yeah, like that was a good answer.
Do we have an? Or say this in front of him, and he thinks it's the question. Oh, let's set aside. Did we have another question? Did we have another one left? Okay.
We got one more. One more. What do we? Wait, what?
Ask him if the black dragon is here.
Like here. Okay. Okay. Is the black dragon here?
I have never seen a black dragon before. They are said dragons are mythical creatures. They are said they're very rare. They have said to be set your eyes upon one is a rare feat you must cherish if you live from the encounter. So no, I have not seen any dragons in my time.
Or ever. That was your time. Okay, good. So that dragon isn't here, as far as he knows. And apparently he's never seen the dragon. So we don't know when he was possessed, though, by Caradoc. And how long ago that was.
Sounds like you need to go get another scout.
It sounds like we need to scout, because we'll have the same problem. They may tell the truth, they may not know. It could be Caradoc again. This time I could divine sense before, though.
Am I able to insight check a dead head?
Sure. Unless Dashin wants to correct you. You're not too sure. This is all weird shit to you, bro.
It is, man. I can talk to a dead head here.
So we know we kind of already knew there was another way in here. So it's where the Dragonels land.
But there's like a secret path to the city there, and it's
like a bunch of tunnels or something like that.
It's west. It's in the west.
Passages. He said passages.
Yeah.
Wind's End is what he said.
Wind's End.
Winds, like the wind.
Oh, Wind's End. Sorry. Okay.
So we should probably report what we learned to Darrett, and maybe he and their group have sent their own scouts and might know more.
Great job, Dash, by the way, bringing that soul back to talk with us for a bit. That was... Whew. Sweating over here.
We still have one more. Does anybody want to ask him something? What was your name?
I thought we asked all 5 questions.
Yeah, ask 5 questions.
I didn't know.
He's plainer.
One of them he couldn't answer because he didn't know.
Yeah, okay.
Or understand the question.
Yes, well, it's just one of my many talents. It's not the prettiest, nor the most showman-y, but it can be quite useful.
Extremely.
You talk to dead people a lot?
Not a lot, but a time or two in the past, I suppose. It's the best way to get honest review of your performances.
Unless they lie to make you feel better.
Isn't it sad that people have to be dead for them to tell you if they liked your song or not?
I said honest reviews. That's when they would tell me if they didn't like it. I know nobody would tell me to my face that all the masterpieces I've written and performed over the years weren't good enough, I suppose. Hey, I'll stand up and I guess drop the head, but then kind of feel bad that I did it, that I dropped the head. Like that was kind of disrespectful.
Oh, you want to make a noise?
Boom, boom, boom. Roll.
Dashin, give me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
It explodes.
Big money.
16.
Same. As you drop the head, the teeth bite off the tongue, and the tongue launches at your cloak, but you're able to swap the cloak out of the way before it lands on your cloak.
Ew.
Whatever your robes, whatever you're wearing, your pants. We'll go with your pants.
Oh, you would have got a +5 to that roll because I'm right here, but. Okay, let's go find Derek.
All right. Lead the way.
We're just gonna ignore. Okay.
I pick up the head and put it on the lap of the dead person that's still tied up in the chair or whatever, and just say a silent prayer as I'm walking out following everyone.
Mela, that's not creepy at all.
Better than it being on the floor.
And where else is she gonna put it?
I mean, right now in Rideroo I've got at least one head and a finger, so...
What she said joke I was sore to keep inside.
Oh.
Anyway.
She said what else can you do with a head?
Yeah.
No, she said, where else are you going to put it?
All right, onward. We walking.
Yeah, let's go find Derek.
All right, you find Derek, Coldrell, a couple of the lieutenants around in Derek's tent at around the war table, so to speak. Yes, my friends. What did you find out?
No one? Okay, so we talked to your scout. There seems to be another way into the valley where the Dragonelles land. Do you know where this is at? Have you seen it?
Our scouts have put us something that's on the far...
Should be west.
Far west. Something like that. But it's heavily guarded just like the rest of the valley. I hate to admit it, but I think our best course of action is me take the army and do a full-fledged assault on the dragon army to distract and buy time for you guys to slip in. I realize it'll come at great cost to us, but it's the only course of action I see.
Do we know what our army's numbers are like compared to the dragon armies at the moment?
It's probably about like 10 to 1.
Ugh. Wait, in our favor or their favor?
Their favor.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's an uphill battle. The terrain won't be doing us any favors as the ones marching on a fortified fortress, outnumbered 10 to 1.
Could we not do something similar to what we did when we attacked the fort? some of us disguise ourselves as Dragon Army, and we are bringing in Mela or someone that they want captured.
What are you suggesting?
Not to use you guys as bait. It's all well and good to die in battle. Believe me, I know.
Believe me, it is
Honorable,
just
but-
enough time for you guys to get in, and then we're going on a full-fledged retreat.
But we don't know how long we're gonna take because we don't even know what's there and how to get there, and it could be mazes in there for all we know. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Do we have? We do have a way of signaling. We have the Fargab, don't we?
Yes, of course.
So the only way I would agree with this is if once we did manage to get in, we use the Fargab to get you guys to retreat. Because once we're in, you don't need to just stand there waiting and dying.
Sounds like a plan to me. I believe this is what Belwyn will want.
Sure, he would enjoy being the first one out there with his hammer.
If he was here, he'd probably be already out charging him by himself. Probably taking out
would.
another horse or two.
Not on the enemy side either.
So I never got my sleep. Can I, like, get a sleeping bag or a tent or something and go to sleep? Then we can charge eventually.
That's
I
probably
don't think we formally met. My name is Dariet of Calamend.
Oh, hi. I'm Jenna of the Mage. I lost my notes. The thing.
Mages of High Sorcery.
Mages of High Sorcery, yes.
Have you taken your test?
Name
The
flip.
final.
No, not yet. I'm still an initiate, but this is my final test, essentially.
Either way, I'm not sure how the fearless few have met you, but or your motivations for joining in this dark time, but it's well appreciated.
Of course.
But yes, very much so. The fearless few have their own tent. If you require your own personal tent, I'm sure we could probably scrounge up one, maybe.
Oh, I can share. That's okay.
Okay. But yes, Tate, if this plan is amenable, Dame Vera, that's what we'll go for at first light.
Is that okay, guys?
So you all are going to make a loud ruckus, a full frontal assault on the main area whilst we try to infiltrate the secret lair that we don't know the location of. That's our current plan.
Yes, what are we doing while the army is doing the distracting? Are we spearheading this and going straight into the rest of the valley? Or are we sneaking somewhere, in which case where?
Our armies will draw out their armies, and hopefully, with any luck, they'll all vacate the valley for you to get to, well, what do you say, Wind's End? That area, and as he points on the map over here, the Warlow war map they have designed to the western side. This area right here is where the Dragonels take off and land.
Oh, okay.
And you said the secret passage is there?
Yes, according to the deadhead that we interviewed and may have been lying to us, but yes.
Deadhead.
The scout you
Yeah,
had
just go
captured.
with it.
It was gross, man.
So we do not judge and ask questions. Got it. We ask questions and do not judge. I forgot.
Something like that.
I don't forget how that works. Anyway,
So, how? I'm trying to peer over the table to look. How long would it take for us to get to Wind's End? Because we want this distraction, like Dame Vera said, to not take very long. We do not want a prolonged engagement. We don't want to be putting, your men, your soldiers at harm's risk any longer than they need to. So should we position ourselves accordingly? Will there be a signal?
The signal is our attack.
Oh, yes.
But where will we be?
Yes. Should we already be near Wind's End?
Hopefully sneaking in.
Yes, but where do we start? The end goal is to sneak into Wind's End. Where do we start?
Well, that's for you to figure out. I can't figure out everything for you. I'm taking the main army to draw them out. Hopefully y'all... what you've been doing this whole time, sneaking around, advanced scouting for us, right? Why can't you just continue doing that without being seen?
Perhaps before we decide to engage, let's find the path. If only there was like a way we could find said path.
The
Does
map.
anyone have it? I don't have it.
I do agree.
That's a
and
cleric
have to
spell, isn't
worry.
it?
Yeah.
I do kind of
you're
worry that
trying
if
to
this is
hint
where
at.
the Dragon Elves land, then it's
Go
very
ahead.
possible that this is, 500 feet up a steep cliff. It might not be just so accessible by foot.
Oh, I have a spell called Floating Disc. It can carry people up. So we might be able to do that.
You can also fly.
Listen, he points back down to the map again.
Yep.
It's on the west side of the valley on the ground. It's not on the cliff. It's not anywhere. It's on the ground.
I guess maybe I'm asking, is there any way we can get closer to Wind's End so that as soon as the attack starts, we're just like, boom, Wind's End, baby.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Yes, we'll probably have to leave before first light.
In the cover of darkness, perhaps. That might help.
What time is it now? Is it like morning, afternoon?
How many of the Dragon Army uniforms do we still have? I know we have technically a scout's body in the other room we can put on just
all
in
bloody.
case for us to wear while we're sneaking in.
That's good. That's good. Good thinking.
Yeah, I'll put some up along the way. I don't know if y'all still have them. I know you had some custom Kinder
were-
ones made.
Yeah.
They'd be in Rideroo if you've got his.
Yeah, I've got one for sure. It says with missive. So I don't know if that's the one that changed or not.
As you're digging in the mouth.
All right, well, Derek, I suppose we shall handle our end of things and you handle yours. Please wait for our signal on the Fargab before you begin your assault, and then again, keep it handy and stay alive, of course, so that we can let you know once we've made it, so that you can retreat before, hopefully, too many casualties have been incurred. I suppose it would be rather pompous of us to not say that we appreciate the sacrifice you and your soldiers are about to endure on behalf of furthering our mission.
So to save Caliban, we have given our oaths. We'll see our oaths fulfilled, my friend. Perhaps one day we'll see. Oh God, what was her name? Very first one y'all met. Jesus.
I do not
First
know.
one who? Oh, I have a new notebook. That's useful. I have no notes.
Becklin. Perhaps I'll see Dame Becklin once again once we get back, if we're all with a little luck. Most of us can survive. Y'all can get in quick. But please do not try to move without us drawing the armies out first. Otherwise, it's be for naught.
Yeah, we'd probably all die instantly.
Oh, wow.
I think I understand Jenna now that she makes jokes when she is uncomfortable.
Oh. Yes, I think that's true.
So,
I'm not
how
sure
about
she thought that was a joke.
How about you guys go rest up? You set out when you, let's say, 0300 hours? Probably there's still enough cover of darkness that maybe you guys get close, and then I rally the troops and move on right after. So, if y'all want to go...
We're assuming we have enough time for that, too, by the way. At the moment, we have not been seen or noticed by the army, but they could notice that Scout's gone whenever. So if anything happens ahead of time, we just need to be ready to move if they do notice the Scout's gone and attack beforehand.
We're very thorough. So, time is of the essence. So, if you would like, I can try to get the troops prepared now. But they've been traveling; they need a rest as well. What would you like?
All sleep.
Rest as long as you can. Just be prepared.
But of course, let me know when you're ready to set out in the morning, and then I'll prepare as well. So, do you guys go back to your tent?
Yep. I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything else for us.
All right, you can head back to your tent if you want to have any preparations or anything, or if you want to
Jen will
have
do
another
her
final like
wizardy thing.
do your final cross the T's, dot the I's, and blah 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 blah.
Other than getting those uniforms ready, I don't think we have anything else to do. Depending on how many of them we have. I actually don't need one now because I can just disguise self. I couldn't before. So if one of you guys, but I don't know how many of you would fit in mine anyway.
Team Dragonlance in the corner, just shh, 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 just sharpening her sword.
I also have. Oh, I thought she was saying shh because she's sleeping. Anyway.
No.
I also have disguise self, but only on myself.
Yes. Yes.
I can't
that's
give
all
it
I
to
have as
anyone
well.
else.
So just depending on just getting those uniforms ready just in case we're spotted. So we can maybe stall things a little longer, just in case.
Yeah, we'll wear those as we're traveling, just in case.
Yep.
All right.
That's the only thing I would think to prepare. Otherwise, I don't do anything.
Do one of you who don't have dark vision want this orb? Since I can see in the dark. And also I can cast light spells besides.
Is that the orb that lights up like a little sunshine?
Yes.
That might be a little not great for sneaking.
Well, just in case if we get into a dark place and you can't see.
Oh, sure, I can hold
just
on to
in
it.
general and future, it can be yours.
There
I can
you
see
go.
pretty well in the dark.
Drift globe, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the drift globe.
Cool. Yarp, I will add that to my equipment.
You know, the invading front forces might benefit from that large, exuberant light as they march on the front gates to draw attention.
That is a good point.
So are the lot of us going in all disguised as Dragon Army soldiers, or are we performing another prisoner routine?
I thought we were sneaking in. That was the
We're
point.
sneaking. Just if we get caught, we might want to have something thought out
A
to
contingency.
that. Yeah, that.
Ah, the plan for when the first plan fails. Got it.
Yes.
They seem to have put like a bounty on Mela's head. That's why we used her before.
Dude, that's a little terrifying. Why? Do we know why they put a bounty on?
It's because she can speak to the gods.
Yeah. Okay. So, but so also protecting her and keeping her out of like direct vision might be good too. So she can wear like a uniform with like a mask or like big broad pauldrons to make her look bigger. You know, that way they're not like, hey, like, oh, good, you found the VIP prisoner. Let's help you get her to wherever.
Boy, I like the way he thinks. You know, last time we did this, we just sent her in unarmed and by us into the jail.
I was
cells.
armed.
She was armed. They actually forgot to take that at first, and I mentioned it to them. Remember? It's like, you're not gonna take a weapon? Okay.
But also I have, the abilities that Mystical has given me, so I don't need a weapon in my hands to protect myself.
Exactly. But, you know, we don't want to put you in situations where it's like, yes, let's have these 10 Dragon Army guards escort you to a bigger Dragon Army general guy.
Yeah, we used you last time, but I don't really think we should do that again because you're the only one who can speak their tongue if we get asked that again. And it's
I
not
can speak
like
Draconic.
Oh, okay then. Never mind.
Well,
yeah, we had a problem pretending to bring the prisoner in when she was the only one that could talk to them.
Maybe,
yes, that is strange.
Maybe we can all pretend like, hey, there's movement on the front. We've been sent out to get everyone, to the front lines. Go, you dogs of war.
All right, our contingency's going. We just don't need a contingency. Let's just not get caught. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, that's
we're not good with improvising.
So we are wearing the disguises or no?
Yes.
I would still wear them just in case we're seen. So we're not just immediately jumped. But I don't think we're gonna be able to come up with a lie.
Okay.
We're gonna all do different lies here and go every different direction.
And scatter.
Well, I know that we take great pride in our title of being the fearless few, but I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't a little apprehensive about this mission. There's a lot of opportunities for things to go awry, and we find ourselves in not the best circumstance should they fall that way. It is somewhat possible that this remains our last night here in Kryn.
That is a real possibility.
Every night could be your last night on Kryn.
Why did you say that with a smile?
Well, because it's true, and it's not something you should really worry about.
Just make sure you take as many bastards with you when you go.
Exactly.
Well, yes, quite an exciting party we have made ourselves into, huh? Well,
a fearless few of a party that we can be.
Right. Well, anything else before we do the impossible tomorrow once more?
Sleep. I am going to sleep. Good night, everyone. And she just
Okay.
immediately rolls over, goes to sleep. Or, away from the conversation.
Okay.
Good night.
Dashin, Mela, Vera, y'all all going to sleep now as well?
I'm not quite yet.
I'm going to just sort of kneel in front of my bed and be praying for all the soldiers that are going to go and distract the other army. And that's what Mela is going to be doing right now.
Okay.
I would like to go sit next to Mela and pray as well.
Do y'all want to do the prayer, or you just want to say that you did?
Can do it. Just quietly, sort of under her breath. But she basically just says, Mishikol, we know that you are one that brings peace and healing and light to dark and hurting places. We just ask for your protection over all the soldiers that are laying down their lives to take down this dragon army and to protect their kingdom, their families. Just have your hand around them and be their guiding light in the battle tomorrow. And guide us too as we go find this Dragonlance or whatever the weapon is.
Dashin, you say anything?
Mila, why don't you ever ask for your own success or protection?
I already have Mishikol with me, and I've got you, and the party. I guess I don't ask because I've got the faith that I'm already protected, if that makes sense.
Daz is going to kind of reach over and like place his hand on top of hers and then grab it, squeeze it a little and say, if things don't go according to plan and things get really terrible, I mean, the direst of straits are upon us. Would you consider running?
No, not if I'd only go if everyone would. I mean, you saw us with the purple worm. Vera and Carrie stayed behind. I was not going to leave them.
Then Dashin is gonna, in the same position, start a prayer as well, and he's gonna just say, Mishikal, and your never-ending wisdom and grace, if you could please lend as much strength as you're willing to your devout follower, Mila. She has the greatest heart of anyone I've ever come to know, and it would be a tragedy for it to perish in a forgotten tunnel of a nameless city, for one of the brightest stars to be snubbed out in the darkness like this. So, whatever you can do, I know I'll be giving my all. I guess that's it.
I would like Dashin and Mela to roll separate religion checks, please. 13, and Mela's is still coming through.
It's not working for some reason.
We could just say it was a 20.
How do you not have any pluses to your
There
religion?
it goes. There it goes.
It went through.
Yeah, I got an 8. Is that right? It says 8. How do you not have?
That's what I see.
Oh. It didn't show that it rolled. Sorry. Sure, I guess 8. Although
You have a +4 to religion, and all it shows is an 8. So
Yeah.
we'll add 4 to your 8, which is 12. So roughly about the same. All right. Both you. So Dashin is sitting on the right side of you, Mela, I'm assuming.
sure.
Dashin, you feel on your left side of your face like a back of a hand, a warm back of a hand rose side of your face. And Mela, on your right side, you feel a warm hand on the right side of your face. It's almost like somebody's in between you, rubbing both sides of your faces. You feel like a warmth coming from there that goes through your whole body. And you feel like almost like a calmness comes over you. Like your prayer, you feel like your prayer was heard. Vera?
Yeah. Sorry, I just quickly give Daz's hand a squeeze back. And then that's where you can go to Vera. Sorry.
Vera, what are you doing?
Did Alyssa just go to bed?
No, I was kind of sitting there and kind of tossing and turning, but then like kind of sitting up and kind of stressing out.
I'm going to grab his hand and drag him toward any of the other soldiers, giving Daz and Mela space, but maybe to where any of the other soldiers in Darrett's army are around a campfire or so forth. Probably not a campfire when we're trying to be all stealthy around this area, but just around some other soldiers that might be feeling the same apprehension he is.
Well, as you walk out, it's almost like a eerie calmness, like the quiet before the storm. There's like a few that are trying to like eat a ration here or two before they tuck in. You see a few people like drawings or whatever. You can probably tell that's probably their family members that they're holding and they put in their chest or in their bag. You can see probably a few that's making their own prayers to whoever gods they worship. But yeah, that's what you see. Any particular ones you're trying to find?
No, just getting away and forward there in case.
Okay.
In case other people need some calming down. So I don't need to go and buy new pants for you, do I?
No.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Yes. I just can I ask you a question, a personal question, if possible? If it's not appropriate, then no, I understand. I just
You've already started. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. You've gone through this whole process of a squire to a knight and everything. I mean, is it always this anxiety inducing? Is it always this for lack of a better word, scary?
What are you afraid of?
I don't know actually. part of me, I think, is afraid of, you know, failing and not succeeding where our allies are basically giving their lives for us. Part of me thinks that I'm just a lowly squire. Aren't I supposed to? Shouldn't I be with them? Should I be, part of the distraction to let the more capable, you know, accomplish the actual efforts to bring some sort of victory for us? Like, what am I to be with you guys? I feel like I should be on the front lines with everyone, but at the same time, I feel like, man, I might be the first one down if I am there.
Rank doesn't matter on the battlefield. I personally was knighted after all of our leaders were killed.
But you
Back in
did
Calumet.
survive.
Felt like a cheat. You usually don't take the next step forward until you've accomplished something. I didn't accomplish jack. If anything, I failed. You don't continue forward with fear of failing. You continue so you don't fail.
And Elsa
And
just
you're
kind of
not going to be the first one down. I would have been fiddling with the silver rings that I bought back at the hole in the wall. I've already forgotten the name of.
Salt Lick?
oh
Something Hearts Hollow.
yeah, in
Maybe I
Hearts
didn't-
Hollow.
Maybe I didn't forget the name of it. Yes, I bought 2 silver rings there. I'm going to pull one out. Do not make this fucking weird. And I'm going to hand him one. This was going to go to. I was preparing this particular spell I've been working on. It wasn't meant for you originally. But
Oh,
that doesn't
understandably.
mean that I don't want you to have it. This is protection for anyone else who's in the front lines with me. It was originally going to go to a rogue friend of mine. But you and I seem to be the ones in the front nonstop.
Hmm.
So hold on to this. And the next time we're in battle together, don't worry, you're not going to be the first one down. You want
As you're saying that, I'm trying to hold it together, but immediately tears are starting to well up in my eye, and I'm trying to. This is a great honor.
I was gonna make you feel better with a tune, but now I'm thinking that'll just nope. 100% not a good idea. I might make you pass out.
I'm not making a big deal. This is. Thank you, Dapier. I won't let you down.
Because I don't know if he's okay or not. I'm going to reach forward and tap him and give him. Oh God, it's been forever since I've done this. What's it called for Paladin?
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands. It's gonna be just a tap though. For one hit point. Okay. Way not to make this weird.
Yep. Yes.
Right. Now go back to bed. And this time actually go to bed.
Yes. Dapier, thank you. And I bow a few times as I walk back towards it. I just like playing with the ring twirling on my finger the whole way back.
I like how the Kinder in this party are not really Kinder. That are leaders and the strong heads of this party.
Well, they're supposed to be the fearless. That's literally what they are.
That is where they are. Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to add the other silver ring and add it to my my falcon necklace, as well as I will add the Avalier ring that I took off of Lane's corpse. And then I'm gonna go see if any of the rest of those soldiers need some counseling. Probably sing them something before I head to bed.
Are we going to get a song tonight?
Do you want one?
You sound like you offer.
It's not completely finished.
You want to wait then?
Christmas special.
I can wait.
Okay.
This one I had started originally for Bellrum, so it might need new tuning because it's sadder than it needs to be when it's supposed to be right before battle.
Yeah. Go save it to afterwards or something. Anybody else has went to bed? Okay. You guys can take your long rest. You wake up about the preceded time. One by one, you each wake up. And what would you like to do? I'm assuming you have a little bit of breakfast or something.
Majama.
It's a good call.
How long does Armor of Agathis last?
1 hour.
Is it just an hour? Yeah, never mind.
Definitely want to prepare my spells, which I will worry about later. But I'm gonna pull out rations because I don't want to bother with Raggaroo right now.
Yeah,
But
I'll get my rations. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Do you guys want to have a morning conversation before you're approached by Dariet?
So, how is everyone feeling this morning?
Early morning. Sorry. Still technically night in my eyes. Fuck.
It is dark, but it is past the midnight hour. Therefore, it is morning. How is everyone feeling on this one?
You're too damn chipper. You know that?
He's way too happy. Yeah.
Probably because I went to sleep early.
I'm feeling motivated and inspired. We've got a mission here.
Yes, we do. And we are gonna do well. And if we do not, a lot of people are gonna die. So remember that so that we don't mess up.
Okay.
You're not allowed to give the motivational speech.
Okay.
Miss Janice, should I scribble that down into the book?
Who's this asking?
Scribby.
That sounds nothing like how you did Scribby before.
Oh. I don't remember how I did Scribby before.
That's okay. Oh
Scribby's
no,
still
that's
waking up,
okay,
too.
Scribby. That's okay, Scribby.
Would you? I don't know how I did it before. Would you like me to write it in the book? Does that sound better?
Maybe put it under the section "What Not to Say" in polite company.
But of course.
Thank you, Scribby.
Elusive kiss. I don't know which one it was. I think it was that last one, wasn't it?
I
thought
don't
it was
remember
like
either.
a little bit of a high-pitched Christopher Walken, is what I recall.
That was the mage
the
guy.
gnome and the bard.
No, it was the wizard guy that pretending to.
Oh, the purple
pass him.
robe?
Yeah. You wasn't
You
here
were
for
there
that
for
one,
that?
Jen. No,
Yeah.
you were not. You were not there for that at the time. But that was the purple robe guy, Lavender. That was his name. He was the Christopher Walken guy. Derek Watson says, "My friends, you are awake. Any last minute changes or plans that I need to know about before we rally the troops?"
We're going to be wearing disguises in case we're caught. No, not caught. Seen.
Hopefully you won't be seen Adele if this plan looks like, well, you should have a clean trek into where you need to go. So you're going to notify me when you are close.
Yep. Mila has the far gap.
Yes, I do.
Kujo will be wearing the car Vargam and she'll be right next to me to let me know. All right, I'm going to go prepare the troops for battle. I suggest you guys get to moving.
I don't know how many disguises we have, but if you guys are putting them on, I'd put them on now. I'm just gonna cast Disguise Self to look like myself, but with, well, maybe not myself, because I... Kinder.
You can disguise self up to like a foot taller, I think, if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll just be a normal
dwarf.
human. I don't know how many dwarves we've seen with them.
Yeah, true. Very short human.
Yeah, I'll just be a short human with dragon army colors. Which color
Could be
dragon
a small draconian. Could look like a small draconian.
army? I can't speak draconic though.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I could do that. Jenna's gonna look like a draconian.
So I'll just look like a little
All
common
right.
person.
Daz is going to try to emulate the appearance using his disguise kit of the scout the headless now scout.
Give
Fine.
me a performance check.
14.
It's not too shabby. It's really hard to cover up your blue skin compared to that, but you don't do a terrible job. If somebody really got up close and looking at you, they can tell that upon close inspection that the jig would be up. But from a distance, you're not too bad. Right. Shall we?
Onward!
Let's do it.
Right-oo!
Rideroo's ready. let's go.
All right. As you head off, you start moving in the cover of darkness through the fields. Not fields, it's a wasteland. Through rubble, debris, dashing behind rots on your way down to the valley. You let me know when you want to do so. Does anybody have pass without trace up? Or did y'all do that?
We
Just give me a
didn't.
group.
Our ranger had that. We don't have that.
Well, give me a group stealth check.
Oh, that's right. I have disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
so do
no.
I. So do I.
12.
I actually have decent stealth if I didn't have disadvantage.
All right, so
Would you roll?
What
we got
gives you guys
Hey.
disadvantage? Is it something
armor.
It's our
Armor.
armor. I still got a 21.
Damn.
Nice.
Well, I
I
have
got a
I have decent-
5. Oh,
Alright.
I can use a reroll. I want to use my reroll. My reward.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got rewards, guys. Don't forget about them.
Then it's gonna be a fucking 2 or something.
Jazz, did you say
9.
a nat
Yeah,
one?
I did. I'm gonna re-roll mine as well.
Are y'all taking your rewards off?
Yes.
I am not. I don't know where it is. Plus, I'd like to keep it if you don't notice.
I will do yours. There you go. You still have an
Mela-
advantage.
Mela also has a reroll.
Do I need one?
I don't know, just saying you also have a reroll.
Oh, I
Dean's
got
inspiration.
25.
Dean's inspiration can do the same. Alrighty. So we got around the table. Dasher, what'd you get?
22.
22. Oh, I see it right there. And then we have a 9 from Jenna. We have a 21 from Vera, a 12, and then the 5.
I did mine for some reason is not showing up, but I did get a natural
You got a
20
20.
with plus 5. Yeah,
Ooh.
so 25.
I was gonna say I thought that was
Okay.
a
5
natural
was
20.
probably my first one.
Yeah, I don't know why your rolls are being weird. That's
Yeah, I
they're
know.
coming through just a regular die. It's not adding your pluses, and it's coming in super delayed. It's kind of weird. All right. So you're natural 20 for 25, and then Vera's 20. Every time Jenna goes to take a step, she falls in a hole or kick a rock or whatever, and you're able to catch her from doing so. And alerting the army of your whereabouts as you start to get a couple 100 feet from a Wind's End location. Do you want to keep going, or what do you want to do?
When should we do the distraction thing?
Yeah, we should call them now. We're close enough.
All right. I pull out the Fargab and quietly talk into it. Cudgel, we're in position. Over.
Good luck. Oh, sorry. Let me think about what her voice was. Copy that, Mela. For Belram.
For Belram, you'll stay safe. Over.
Over and out. And you start hearing in the background. Start hearing drums pound. Start hearing war cries. You start hearing battles in the background. And if you turn over to the VTT, as you make your way to Wind's End, everybody see the map?
Yes.
You are approaching this south side of Wind's End. You see approximately, looks like what appears to be two, like you've seen these people before. They're usually ones that rides the Dragonlance. You see two people. They just start looking out, and overhead you're seeing Dragonlance flying. What do you do?
Well, this is it. Confidence is key to any good performance. Chins up, chests out. If we're
Mela.
marching in.
Sorry. Go ahead.
There you're good.
Mela and Jenna, you speak Draconic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the two dragon armies. This is, but we do not want to be the laughing stats of and staying behind. Let's get on the mats and join the battle. But we're supposed to get into it. I don't care about that. Who's gonna come? Nobody knows this thing. Is this? Get on Civets and I get on Baphomet, and we'll take off. And coming out. Oh, come on. Coming out. Is two Dragonels. One get on. Yellow one gets on. And they take off.
Okay, 2 of the guards are gone with 2 of the wyverns. Dragonels.
You should be able to control your characters.
Is there anything else around that they mentioned, like possibly staying behind, or can we see anything from here?
All you see is a very rutted in, pretty much landing strip type deal. Like clearly there's a bunch of paws where like the Dragonels land and take off from here. But that's about as all you can see at the moment.
Okay, there's no like hovering like
You see
above us.
You see Dragonels flying above going towards the battle, but from what is intents and purposes, what the plan seems to be working.
Okay. All right. Let's quickly go. We don't want to leave them out hanging too long.
Before we get too far, I'm going to Divine Sense just in case Karadak is anywhere nearby. It's bothering me. He keeps getting away.
Which one? The Katarak.
I'm Divine Sensing Faithing Undead.
You sense none of those.
Not behind total cover. Cool. Perfect. Okay then. Let's go.
These are like kind of picture like big barn doors. Like all these right here in between. Kind of just picture like big barn doors.
They didn't leave any of them open?
One, they opened and then they closed behind.
Okay. Well,
And up here would be like like a single door to enter in.
suppose we go to the door. Peek in.
Let's do it.
Did we all want to go in at once?
Maybe one of us should listen at the door and see if maybe we can hear anything inside.
Yeah, you guys continue. I'm following. I'm gonna keep an eye out for if any Dragonels are headed back this way.
I will listen for the door.
All right. Roll me a D4, Vera.
D4. Okay. Before you.
As one of
That
my
is a
buddies.
3.
Aurora Borealis dice set. Ooh.
Purdy.
All right. You say a 4?
3.
As you look overhead, a Dragonel officer from one of his mounts gets shot and falls about right here, dead. It almost impacts you, almost sets you back for a second.
people falling out of the sky.
Dude, whoever shot that guy was a good-ass shot. All right. Listen more.
Okay.
Let's not leave any bodies behind. If anybody were to see us coming in and not suspect us, once they discovered a body laying in the middle of the runway, they might suspect us. So,
Is that a drop down? Or is that how do I point?
Double click.
Double click? Like, is this... No, it's not working for me. Anyway, where they're pointing, is that a drop down? Or
No,
is that...
that's the runway where they land and take off.
Okay.
It's a flat surface, basically.
I would like to drag the body somewhere out of sight. Vaguely.
It is a mangled mess.
A splat.
Pretty much. This person fell like hundreds and hundreds of feet from the sky.
All right. Well, the battle is raging. We should get a move on.
Ellison, what's your perception check?
Oh, I didn't roll one.
I need everybody to... Vera, are you still looking up? Even though it is like still night, but you see this dark shadow falling rapidly towards you quickly. And I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Daz, you're close enough to me to, or that's not Daz, is it? It's Jenna. Jenna, you're close enough to me to get a +5.
Don't need it.
Yep.
You don't. You really don't.
Damn.
All right. All right.
We all die.
Let's see. DC was 14. Who
well,
failed?
Oh, me.
before you say what happens,
Okay.
Daz would this is, I guess, gonna just fall to a DM's discretion. I would like to push Mila out of the way, like essentially swap roles with her,
Okay.
where I have the 3, but I push her out of the way if something is falling, I guess.
It's a massive shadow is falling towards you.
Would I be able to cast Featherfall on whatever is falling?
Oh.
Can you see in the dark?
No.
Can't see it.
Okay. How do I know it's there then? To dodge it.
Oh. Who
shouldn't
has
have
dark
said that.
vision? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said that. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Not me. I'm a stupid ass human.
So okay, Mela and Dashin are the only ones that sees this. Because it is middle of the night.
So the rest of us just get squished.
Forgot it's night too. Yeah.
Cool. You're all dead.
So what are you doing,
Sorry.
Dashin? Hello,
I was
Science
just gonna
Sino.
say
Welcome
that if I saw it, I would be
Give me an athletics
pushing or
check.
pulling, tossing. $12.
12. What was your initial roll?
15.
15. All right, so here's what I'll allow you to do if you wish to do it. Would you like to take her roll and you give her yours?
Yes. That's
Okay.
what I was initially intending. Yes.
All right. Melee, you feel yourself get picked up and tossed to the side as Sindal. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Let's see. That's Vera, you're fine. Jenna, you're fine.
I didn't make 14.
Okay. So Ellison
Yep.
and Dashan, you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage as this dragonelle falls out of the sky and lands where you are, and you're able to toss Mela out of the way by taking the full blunt of it. And you two are not prone.
Bodies everywhere.
Is anyone else hit?
I'm gonna rush to try and help them back up. We need to get inside.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's be quick about it.
Oh.
Just go inside. Just go inside.
Oh god.
As you go inside, oh yeah, I gotta remove the fog.
Big ass lizard fell on me.
As you go inside, inside is pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 stables, and on the right is like feed, or not feed, but I don't want to call them grooming tools, but what you would use for a dragonelle to keep them clean or whatever, scrubs. As you walk in, that is not the clicker. Drake moves in as well. You see behind the stables, like the cliffside, like the part of the valley. But over here, you do not see that. You see planks of wood. That is different from the rest of the wall. That's the only thing that's odd in this building.
Can I go investigate it?
You give me an investigation check.
I'll come too.
Keeping a watch by the door in case more things fall from the sky to try to kill us.
I got a
Okay.
5.
I'm assuming you
roll as
shut the
well?
door behind.
Yeah.
Who investigated it?
Mela, can I roll as well?
Jenna.
Yeah, you need to roll separately. Give her advantage.
I'll roll separate because I have a +7 to investigation.
Ooh.
Okay.
12.
So maybe it was the shock of being shoved, Mela. You're trying to shrug it off, or the body falling from the sky that you saw last second, and you don't quite feel it, but there is a draft coming through these plates that Jenna feels.
I think the secret passage is behind these very obviously placed planks. Unless it's too obvious.
Oh. Let's get a move on.
All right.
Are the planks movable? They're not like
You
hammered
can pull
into
them
the
down.
wall?
I'm not gonna have you like attack planks or pull them down. Obviously, you can if you take a little bit of time. You can pull the planks down. It reveals a passageway.
Let's go down the passageway.
Are you making any calls before you do so?
Yeah, I'll pull out the Fargab again and say, Cudgel, are you there? Over.
If you say no response, I'm gonna fucking...
Back, you mangy fucking beast! Yeah, yes, Mela. God.
We found the tunnel. Over. Retreat. Over.
Retreat. All right. Stay safe. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. And then I am also going to push to be in front of Jenna since I have dark vision and I don't know if this tunnel is bright or not.
It is pitch black.
Yeah.
I
so
have
I'll go
a
in
drift
front.
globe.
Okay.
It looks
But
very
that's
cramped
okay.
and narrow. Is the
Yeah.
Eventually, it
and
will
that's
open up.
perfect. I have something I want to say. As a bard, it is my duty to say. That's the problems with these backdoor entrances. They're just so damn tight.
I thought you
I
were
wanna
going
go
for
in
something
now.
else.
I don't want to go in now.
How about this? Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
There is a lo-fi remix to that song that is absolutely a banger, Jazz.
I've heard it.
Well,
Yeah, I don't remember the words, but it goes something like "Secret Tunnel."
with that being said, as you have any last things before you enter this tunnel y'all want to talk about or say, like ending in Tads, because this is probably what we're going to call it.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Let's go get this bread. I don't know.
All right. As you enter the dark tunnel, wherever it may lead. So we'll call it into the night's episode. As I got a massive place to build for your miniatures
Oh shit.
to trek through. And hopefully I can get my 3D printer back here to finally cooperate because it's been failing so much because I need to 3D print some stuff. With that being said, thank you guys for hanging out. And like I said, we'll be back to bi-weekly on this campaign because 3 a.m. is very early for me, and I usually am in bed by now for my work nights. So next week we'll be back for the next exciting adventure of Dragonlance. And then 2 weeks after that, hopefully maybe the 27th of December, after everybody checks their schedules and lets me know. We'll be back again for this. So next time I'll be live, probably either, let's see, I have Monday, Tuesday, probably Monday, I think. Actually, if we're not playing Monday, I can have my in-person game now on Monday.
Ooh.
So I guess that's a plus. So there is a silver lining with everything, I guess, everybody. If you're watching YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part is. The great character development in tonight's episode. So thank you for making this short episode pretty memorable. So we have now officially left the waste. Finally, on to Jenna's backstory coming up soon, or character arc.
Oh.
So, yeah, the test of final sorcery, high sorcery, is just around the corner. So, that might not be next episode. It'd be the episode after that, probably. But you know, it's getting pretty close. With that being said, thank you guys for hanging out. Don't know when I'll be live again. I do have painting overlays that will probably be ready, so I might be back to painting again here soon. With that being said, I'll turn it over to Cleansing Rain.
Hey everyone, Cleansing Rain, playing your friendly neighborhood bard in this Dragonlance campaign, having a lot of fun and excited to completely unaware of the things that are going to happen. So always excited for whatever problems we encounter as a group. And other than that, next time I'll be live, I don't have a clue. Just don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. It'll be sometime soon-ish, I think, but scheduling, busy time of year, all that jazz. So speaking of all that jazz, pass it over to Jazz.
Hi. I played Jenna. Not much to report on my end, but I love playing with you guys. I love being on this channel. And good luck for next week when hopefully we don't all die.
Nylish.
Hey, Nyla. Don't really have anything else to report other than I did in my opening already. So yeah, have had fun like I always do with you guys. Looking forward to more.
All right, Mela. Or Bookworm.
Hello, Bookworm here. Yeah, just super glad to be part of this group. Likewise, Jazz. Super glad to be part of this channel. And yeah, hopefully we all don't die next week. But we'll see what happens. Whatever happens will happen. So yeah, super excited.
Sindao.
Yep. Already been said, but glad to be back. Glad to be playing again with you guys. It's been too long. Looking forward to playing again next week with you guys, and very much looking forward to seeing this big ass set that you're gonna be making for us here, Julian. So thanks for doing that, and good luck with your early ass morning tomorrow. Like, damn.
Yep. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be raiding into Dork Tales. They're doing Vetnet Eva Ruin. They're on episode 14. Thank you guys. Join the Discord. They'll be doing some giveaways here pretty soon. I'll probably be looking for announcements for that for the holiday dice I do every year. I still gotta get some rewards or giveaways out to Garrus and Elfing Eyes. I've been hella busy just trying to getting up in the mornings here lately on my days off. It's been hard. So that being said, love you very much. And we'll see you when we see you. Have a good night, guys.
We are the fearless few, a pint of ale to see what we do. We fell giant worms and we free the weak. When danger rears, you know who to seek. We stand as beacons at night, guiding lost souls towards Magical's light. With hearts unyielding and spirits bold, the fearless few forever told. Near and far the rumors are out, no adventurers ever in doubt. Now pick your poison and stomp on the ground. We'll tell you our tale in this little town. We are the fearless few. You'll never guess what we will do. From jailbreaking pups to walking on water, we might be the first to turn talk to slaughter. So when all hope is lost for you, there's only one thing left to do. Count those magical balls and more. Drop to your knees and pray on the floor. Lie to a dragon, pick up your sword. Fireballs away atop the hole. Mock the siren, make her laugh, then show them what's real bloodbath. Heed the call, raise the shield wall. Hold the line, no matter who falls. All you rise up, don't know what to do. That's what it means to